Me 23, living with my parents like a true basement dweller. Decide to try dating apps because mom keeps asking when she'll get grandkids. Swipe through the usual suspects, nothing special. Then I see her profile, Emma, 22, loves anime and cats. Her bio says looking for someone to watch Demon Slayer with. Instant swipe right, because I'm a man of culture. We match within 2 minutes. Start chatting, she's actually pretty cool. We bond over Attack on Titan theories and argue about best waifus. She says Mikasa is overrated, I know she's the one. After a week of texting, I ask her out. Sure, but fair warning, I'm really clingy once I get attached. Think she's joking. Red flags are just pretty decorations at this point. We meet at a local cafe. She shows up in a Sailor Moon t-shirt. Conversation flows like we've known each other for years. She's genuinely funny, laughs at my terrible puns. When I mention I collect vintage Pokemon cards, her eyes light up. No way, I have a complete first edition set at home. This girl is speaking my language. Date goes amazing. We walk around the mall for 3 hours. She buys me a Pikachu keychain, so you'll remember me. Drop her off at her apartment. She gives me the longest hug. This was the best first date ever. When can we do it again? We plan a second date for the following weekend. Everything seems perfect. Too perfect. Should have known the universe was setting me up. Second date comes around. We go to see the new Studio Ghibli movie. She cries during the emotional parts. I offer her my hoodie. Afterwards, we get ramen and she tells me about her family. Parents are divorced, she lives alone, doesn't have many close friends. You're like the first person who actually gets my references. I'm feeling all warm and fuzzy inside. Third date, we watch anime at my place. She meets my parents briefly when they come home from grocery shopping. Mom loves her immediately, Dad thinks she's energetic. Emma charms them by complimenting Mom's garden and Dad's vintage car. They invite her to stay for dinner without asking me first. She accepts immediately, starts helping Mom in the kitchen. Dinner goes great, she fits right in with my family's chaotic energy. After she leaves, Mom pulls me aside. I like this one, she's a keeper. Dad nods in agreement. She knew about carburetors, impressive. I'm thinking this might actually work out. We start dating officially after 2 weeks. Everything is going smoothly for about a month. Then my cousin Jake's graduation party comes up. Mention it casually to Emma during our phone call. Oh, that sounds fun. What time should I be ready? Wait, when did I invite her to this? It's just a family thing, pretty boring stuff. Nonsense. I love meeting new people, plus I can bring my famous brownies. Before I can object, she's already planning her outfit. Show up to the party with Emma in tow. She's wearing a cute sundress and carrying a tray of brownies. My entire extended family immediately adopts her. Aunt Linda starts showing her baby photos of me. Uncle Mike talks her ear off about his fishing trips. Cousin Jake's girlfriend feels threatened by how much attention Emma gets. Emma remembers everyone's names after meeting them once. She's like a social butterfly with unlimited stamina. By the end of the night, she has 15 new phone numbers. Grandmother pulls me aside. Marry this one, she has good birthing hips. Thanks, Grandma. Exactly what I needed to hear. Drive Emma home, she's practically bouncing in her seat. Your family is amazing, they're like something out of an anime. Which anime exactly? You know, like Toradora, big chaotic family full of love. She's not wrong, but I'm starting to feel overwhelmed. The next family event is my dad's birthday dinner. I don't mention it to Emma, thinking I'll get a break. Day of the dinner, I'm getting ready when my phone buzzes. It's Emma. What time is dinner tonight? I made your dad a cake? Apparently Mom gave her our family group chat access. She's been added to the family calendar app. I don't even know how this happened. Show up to dinner, Emma's already there setting the table. She made a Death Note themed cake because Dad mentioned liking mysteries. Happy birthday, Light Yagami, written in frosting. Dad thinks it's hilarious, doesn't get the reference but loves the effort. During dinner, Emma seamlessly joins every conversation. She's discussing lawn care with Dad, recipe tips with Mom. Even my teenage sister likes her. They bond over makeup tutorials. I'm sitting there watching my girlfriend integrate into my family faster than Windows updates. After dinner, Emma helps with the dishes while I sit in the living room. Can hear her laughing with Mom about some story from work. Sister comes over. Dude, Emma is like the big sister I never had. You literally met her 2 hours ago. Yeah, but she already showed me how to do winged eyeliner. This is getting out of hand. Next week, my cousin's wedding comes up. I specifically don't tell Emma about it. Plan to go alone, enjoy some family time without my overly enthusiastic girlfriend. Get to the wedding venue, checking my phone before ceremony starts. See Emma walking up the steps in a beautiful blue dress. Surprise! Your mom thought I should come since I'm practically family now. Apparently Mom called her directly and invited her. Emma has somehow become Mom's favorite person. During the reception, Emma gives an impromptu speech about love. References like 5 different romance animes in 2 minutes. Entire wedding party is crying, even the groomsmen. She catches the bouquet and winks at me. My face goes redder than Natsu's hair. Uncle Mike starts chanting, "Kiss her, kiss her." This is not how I imagined my evening going. Drive home with Emma practically glowing with happiness. Your family is so accepting. I feel like I've found my tribe. Emma, we've been dating for 2 months. I know, it feels like we've been together forever though. She's not wrong, but something feels off about the pacing. 2 weeks later, my grandmother's 80th birthday party. This time I'm proactive. Tell Emma it's adults only. No worries, I'll just help your mom with setup earlier in the day. How does she even have my mom's schedule? Arrive at Grandma's house. Emma's already there wearing an apron. She's in the kitchen with Mom and all my aunts. They're treating her like she's been part of the family for decades. Oh honey, Emma brought homemade pasta. Isn't she wonderful? Emma learned to make pasta specifically for my grandmother. She researched Grandma's Italian heritage and everything. During the party, Emma sits next to Grandma the entire time. They're looking through old photo albums together. Emma is genuinely interested in every story. Tell me about this one. When was this taken? Grandma is eating up the attention. Hasn't smiled this much in years. Later, Grandma pulls me aside again. That girl loves you more than you realize. How can you tell? She asked me 47 questions about your childhood. That's specific. She wrote them down in a notebook. Emma has a notebook about me. This is either sweet or concerning. Probably both. Next family event is my brother's housewarming party. By now I've given up trying to gatekeep these events. Emma shows up with a plant for every room in the house. She researched which plants work best for each lighting condition. My brother's girlfriend is starting to look inadequate by comparison. How did you know I wanted a snake plant for the bathroom? Your brother mentioned he kills everything, so I brought the unkillable ones. Emma has somehow memorized every family member's preferences. She brings specific gifts tailored to each person's interests. It's thoughtful but also slightly unnerving. During the party, I overhear my cousins talking. Dude, your girlfriend is like the perfect woman. She's funny, smart, remembers everyone's names, and she's hot. Plus, she knows more anime than you do. They're not wrong, but I'm feeling pressured, like Emma has set the bar impossibly high. What if I can't live up to her expectations? That night, Emma and I are cuddling on my couch. I had so much fun today. Your family feels like home. Emma, can I ask you something? Of course, anything. Why do you love coming to these family events so much? She gets quiet for a moment, playing with my hair. My family was never close like yours. After the divorce, holidays became this awkward dance. Being with your family feels like what I always imagined families should be. Suddenly her enthusiasm makes perfect sense. She's not trying to be overwhelming, she's just happy. Plus, I really love you and want to be part of your life. All of your life, including the family. Chaos. My heart does that thing where it feels too big for my chest. I love you too, Emma. Even when I show up uninvited to family events. Especially then, it means you want to be here. We fall asleep watching Spirited Away on repeat. The next morning, Mom calls me. I hope you know Emma is invited to Christmas. Mom, it's July. I'm just letting you know she's already part of the family. She asked what your favorite Christmas cookies were. She's going to learn how to make them from scratch. Emma emerges from the bathroom, toothbrush hanging out of her mouth. What's your mom saying about Christmas cookies? I can't help but laugh at the absurdity. This girl crashed one family event and somehow became everyone's favorite. She's like a real-life anime protagonist who wins over everyone, except instead of saving the world, she's conquering family dinners. Nothing important, just mom being mom. Emma grins, that same smile that made me swipe right. Good, because I already ordered a cookie decorating kit online. It arrives Thursday. This woman is 3 steps ahead of every family event, and honestly, I'm starting to find it endearing instead of overwhelming. My family loves her, she loves them back. Watching her light up at every gathering is actually pretty cute. Plus, having someone who's more excited about family time than I am makes me appreciate what we have more. That evening, Emma is scrolling through her phone. Oh, your cousin posted about their baby shower next month. Should I make a diaper cake or go traditional with gift cards? I don't even question how she knows about the baby shower. At this point, she's probably more connected to my family than I am. Diaper cake sounds very Emma-esque. Perfect. I'll watch some YouTube tutorials tonight. She's already adding it to her calendar, which somehow syncs with my mom's calendar. Technology has enabled Emma's family event infiltration. 6 months later, we're at yet another cousin's birthday party. Emma shows up with homemade cupcakes and party games. She's wearing a shirt that says Professional Party Crasher, bought it specifically for family events. My little cousins mob her the moment she walks in. Emma, did you bring the Pokemon cards? Of course, plus I have new holographic ones to show you. She's become the cool older sister to all my younger relatives. Aunt Linda approaches me during the party. You better marry that girl before someone else's family steals her. She's already more invested in our family than my ex-wife ever was. Harsh, but probably accurate. Emma catches me staring at her from across the room. She's teaching my 8-year-old cousin how to fold origami cranes. In Japanese culture, 1,000 cranes grant you a wish. What would you wish for? My cousin thinks for a moment. For Emma to stay in our family forever. My face when I realize I want the same thing. Emma looks over and catches my expression. She smiles that radiant smile and gives me a little wave, still covered in glitter from the craft station she set up. My face when I realize I'm going to marry this beautiful disaster who crashes family events and steals everyone's hearts, including mine. Be me 26, apartment maintenance guy for a rundown complex. Mostly fix broken toilets and pretend the heating works. Carry toolbox that's held together with duct tape and prayers. Get a work order for apartment 3B, water leak. Knock on door for 10 minutes, no answer, but hear faint keyboard clicking. Landlord gives me master key, tells me tenant hasn't paid rent in 2 months. Probably moved out already. Just check the pipes and document damage. Open the door, hit by wall of stale air and instant ramen smell. Apartment is pitch dark except for glow of multiple monitors. Blackout curtains taped over windows like vampire lair. Think it's empty until I hear panicked squeaking from bedroom. Peer around corner. See pale girl, maybe 22, diving under pile of blankets. Please don't evict me, I'll figure out the money somehow. Voice is muffled but sounds genuinely terrified. I'm just here about the leak, not eviction stuff. She pokes her head out slightly. Looks like she hasn't seen sunlight in months. Dark circles under eyes, hair in messy bun, wearing oversized black hoodie, skin so pale it's almost translucent. You're not Mr. Peterson, the landlord? No, I'm Tyler, maintenance guy with the broken toolbox. She relaxes slightly but stays buried under covers like turtle. Ask her about the leak. She points toward the kitchen with shaky finger. Check it out. Pipe under sink is completely shot, probably been leaking for weeks. Water damage to cabinet, small puddle on floor. Going to take hours to fix properly, need to replace section of pipe. Come back to living room, she's emerged wearing different hoodie. This one is navy blue with some faded band logo. How long will this take exactly? Probably most of the day, need to run to hardware store for parts. She looks genuinely distressed, starts fidgeting with hoodie sleeves. I can't leave while you're here, I have important things to monitor. Look around, see takeout containers stacked like Jenga towers, mountain of energy drink cans, enough monster to power small town, multiple gaming setups with different colored LED lighting. Looks like mission control for professional shut-ins. What kind of important monitoring? She gets defensive immediately, puffs up like angry cat. I run several online businesses, manage Discord servers, do freelance coding, also moderate 3 different subreddits and stream on weekends. Sure you do, and I'm secretly Elon Musk. Spend next 6 hours fixing pipe. She hovers nearby entire time. Keeps offering me energy drinks and leftover pizza from various boxes. You want some? This one's from yesterday, so it's still technically fresh. Pizza looks like it achieved sentience and chose violence. Decline politely, eat my own sandwich from home. She watches me eat like I'm performing literal magic tricks. When's the last time you had actual real food? Define real food that isn't delivered in plastic containers. This chick is. Living off convenience store cuisine and determination. Finish the repair around 6 p.m., pack up my rusty tools. She follows me to door looking anxious, wringing hands. Thanks for fixing it, I guess I'll see you never again. Something about her tone makes me pause at doorway. Sounds like kids saying goodbye to only friend. You gonna be okay? Rent situation and all? Her face crumples slightly, tries to hide it. Yeah, totally fine. I always figure things out somehow. She's clearly not fine, but not my problem, technically. Leave feeling weirdly guilty about abandoning wounded animal. Next morning, get another work order for 3B. Heater making strange mechanical noises, tenant concerned. Show up, she answers door immediately, like she was waiting, wearing different hoodie again. This one has cartoon cat. Oh good, you came back? The heater sounds like dying whale having seizure. Check the heater, running perfectly normal. Sounds fine to me, just normal operational humming. Maybe it only does it at night when everything's quiet. Suspicious, but whatever. Log it as resolved anyway. 2 days later, another work order for 3B. Electrical outlet sparking dangerously, fire hazard possible. Check all outlets with voltage tester, working perfectly. Maybe it was just that one time yesterday. She shrugs innocently, offers me more questionable pizza, different boxes this time, rotation of sadness. This becomes weekly pattern for 3 weeks. Always small issues that don't actually exist. Start to realize she's making up problems for company. Feel bad but also annoyed at fake work orders. One Thursday, get real emergency call for 3B. Toilet overflowing, water everywhere. Rush over, she meets me at door in tears. Bathroom is indeed flooded, toilet completely clogged. I tried to fix it myself with chemicals, made it worse. Spend 2 hours dealing with backup and cleanup. She sits on couch looking miserable. I'm sorry for wasting your time before. The fake work orders? She nods, won't make eye contact. I know it was stupid, I just don't talk to people much. Something in her voice makes me sit down. How long since you left the apartment? Define left. Walked outside, breathed fresh air, saw sky. She counts on fingers. Maybe 8 months? Holy crap, this girl is actually housebound. What about groceries, doctor appointments? Delivery apps exist, telehealth is a thing. She's got the modern hermit lifestyle down to science. Don't you get lonely? She looks at me like I asked if water is wet. That's why I called you so much. Feels like punch to gut. This girl is actually desperate for human contact. Look, Chloe, it's actually Riley. Riley, you can't keep living like this. Why not? I make decent money online, pay my bills mostly. What about your health, mental state, basic human needs? I have vitamin D supplements and antidepressants. She says it like that solves. Is everything. Start coming by after work sometimes, not for repairs. Bring actual food, make sure she's eating something besides cardboard pizza. First time I bring Chinese takeout, she nearly cries, I forgot food could have flavor. Slowly learn more about her situation. Dropped out of college during pandemic, never went back. Started working online, stopped going outside. Parents live across country, think she's doing great. I send them photos of my setup, they think I'm tech entrepreneur. Technically not lying, just omitting the crippling social anxiety part. After a month of visits, convince her to sit on fire escape. She makes it 5 minutes before panic attack. Too much sky, too many sounds. Help her back inside, she's shaking. This is pathetic. Normal people don't freak out from fresh air. You're not pathetic, you're just out of practice. Start bringing groceries weekly, she pays me back with online work. Fixes my computer, sets up my Wi-Fi, creates website for side business. Girl is actually brilliant with technology. Where did you learn all this? YouTube University, class of every day for 2 years. She's basically autodidact savant who's afraid of sunlight. One evening, find her crying over laptop. What's wrong? Landlord wants me out, found someone who pays full rent. My heart sinks, she'll be homeless. What are your options? Maybe live in my car if I had car or license. She doesn't even have driver's license. What about family? Can't let them know I'm like this, they'd worry. Or try to fix her, which she's clearly not ready for. Impulsively offer something completely insane. You could crash on my couch until you figure things out. Immediately regret opening my mouth. Her eyes light up like Christmas morning and lottery win combined. Really? You'd actually let me do that? Temporarily, just until you find new place. Famous last words that will haunt me. Help her pack, which takes 17 trips in my beat-up Honda. Girl has accumulated impressive amount of electronic junk. 4 different gaming chairs, 7 monitors, enough cables to wire, small city box, labeled important dongles, weighs 30 pounds. Do you really need all this equipment? Each setup serves completely different purpose. It's optimized. Sure it is, like NASA mission control. Get everything moved to my place. She sets up command center and living room. My apartment now looks like Best Buy, exploded during earthquake. Cables everywhere, LED lights blinking like Christmas tree. First week goes okay. She keeps to her designated corner, pays for groceries with mysterious online earnings, stays quiet mostly. Barely notice she's there except for occasional frantic keyboard clicking. Sounds like woodpecker having mental breakdown. Second week, she starts emerging more, makes coffee in mornings, leaves cup for me, cleans apartment while I'm at work. Figured I should contribute somehow. Place is never. Been this organized third week. She's basically running my household, meal prep, laundry, even balances my checkbook. Your finances were a disaster, fix some things. Apparently she optimized my entire budget. Month in, realized she's never looked for new apartment. How's the housing search going? Still working on it, market is crazy right now. She says while reorganizing my closet by color. 2 months later, same excuse. Except now she's redecorated half of my place. New curtains, plants that are somehow still alive, proper lighting. Where did all this come from? Ordered online, used my design skills. My apartment looks like actual adult lives here. 3 months, she's integrated into my daily routine, makes breakfast, we eat together, texts me during the day about random things, dinner ready when I get home. It's like having domestic partner who never leaves house. Realize I haven't been on dating apps since she moved in, too comfortable with current arrangement. 4 months, my friends start asking questions. Who's the girl answering your phone? Just roommate helping with stuff. Roommate who knows your coffee order and calls you sweetie? When did she start calling me sweetie? 5 months. She's convinced delivery drivers were married. Mrs. Chen thinks you work too hard, should take vacation. Mrs. Chen is Chinese food delivery driver. She's very wise about work-life balance. Somehow Riley has relationships with people I barely talk to. 6 months. Realize she's never actually looked for apartment. Confront her about it. Riley, you've been here half year. What's the plan? She gets defensive immediately. I can leave anytime, don't need your charity, but starts packing dramatically. Where exactly are you going? She stops packing, deflates. I don't know, maybe extended stay motel. Image of her alone in sketchy motel room hits different. You don't have to leave, but you want me to. Honestly, I don't anymore. Place feels like home with her here. Someone to talk to after work, meals that aren't microwaved, apartment that doesn't look like college dorm. I want you to contribute to rent and maybe leave house occasionally. She considers this a deal, but outside trips are negotiable. We shake on it like business transaction. 8 months later, she's made it to corner store 3 times. Each trip is major victory celebration. Bought milk and talked to cashier. She's proud of 30-second interaction with teenager. Baby steps toward rejoining civilization. My family visits for Christmas, meet Riley for first time. Mom pulls me aside. She's lovely, dear. When's the wedding? We're not dating, she's just roommate. Roommate who made homemade cookies and knows everyone's dietary restrictions? Okay, maybe boundaries got blurred somewhere. New Year's Eve, we're watching Netflix countdown. She falls asleep against my shoulder during movie. Looks peaceful for first time since I met. Her, realize I don't want her to find new place. Don't want her to leave at all. Maybe accidentally adopting housebound girl wasn't worst decision. She stirs awake as countdown starts. Did I miss midnight? Few more seconds. We watch fireworks on TV together. She looks at me with expression I can't read. Thanks for not giving up on me. Thanks for making my place actually livable and functional. As clock strikes midnight, she kisses my cheek softly. Happy New Year, Tyler. Maybe this weird situation is exactly what we both needed. Year later, she leaves apartment twice weekly now. Still won't go alone anywhere, but progress is measurable progress. We split bills evenly. She handles all online optimization stuff. I fix things. She optimizes everything else in our lives. Accidentally created perfect partnership with broken hermit girl. She's learned to cook actual meals. I've learned to appreciate organization. My face when I realize I don't want her to get completely better. My face when I realize I'm in love with my hikikomori roommate.